Hi Dr. Z, my name is PJ and I will be introducing the presentation today. Our company is Company F, Soul Connection. Our other team members are Scott, Ari, and Nicole. When we went into this shoe industry, we went with the sole goal of providing best value, customers best value for their money. We wanted to provide them a high quality product which they could enjoy, but it was also affordable. It was in that mid-range affordable price range. We did use superior materials. We did keep SQ ratings high, but we wanted our production and pricing decisions to be such that it was still affordable. In terms of wholesale as well as internet marketing, we try to keep the strategy standard uniform across all 4 regions. Initially, we had an SQ rating that was pretty low, 4.0. We found that a lot of companies started to compete in that same range, and we were fighting ourselves and fighting everyone, that huge cluster of companies. So we started to increase our SQ rating, brought it up to about 7.5, 7.9. In that case, we were only fighting with company B, which was our biggest competitor and the only company both in internet and wholesale which had their SQ rating above a 7.9. Year 14 was a key year for us because everyone else, all the other companies, lowered their prices, and this caught us by surprise. So in year 18, we had to reposition ourselves. We increased our SQ rating, and we were able to capture more of a market share after that. In terms of private label market, we entered it late. We did not go full-fledged into it. During the middle years, we had an advantage because not all the other companies were making full use of this private label operation. Towards the end of this game, though, we realized that because if all the companies had their SQ rating at 5 or 5.2, so in order for us to have a competitive advantage, we need to really lower our prices in the private label so that our offers would be accepted. In terms of production strategy, the main thing was to move all of our production from the unprofitable North American facility to Latin America and Asia Pacific, where the operation costs were really low. We bought more space in Latin America, we increased machinery in Asia Pacific, and this allowed us to have more money to use for overtime as needed, offer more benefits, offer more incentive to workers so that they could increase long-term productivity. In terms of finance, we tried to keep our finance strategy such that we were not buying any more production equipment which we couldn't afford, so basically avoid long-term debt as much as we can. We try to keep the debt to asset ratio good, avoided long-term debt, so this helped us with our credit ratio, which we try to maintain at A+. We wanted a lot of money in hand. Ending cash needed to be high when we wanted on the years that we needed celebrity contracts. The other thing was that dividends were given out to increase the ROE. Same thing with shares. We bought it back when we needed to increase it, but otherwise we stayed pretty constant.